Hey Betty, how you doing?
Hello, Kelly. I'm good, and you?
Oh, good. Long time no see. Just kidding. I was talking to you.
Yeah, I was talking to you.
Betty, it's been such an interesting week since we last spoke.
Tell me.
I have had the pleasure of reading, and again, within our usual fun, right, but that we read. I was fortunate enough to be able to read the arc for Kay Gray of Balm and Bone. That's like the first of the Magi series. First of all, you're gonna have to go in and download. I think you already went to Kindle, but if you didn't, go
Yeah,
in.
I did. Yeah.
You're gonna love it because I am like totally flabbergasted because there's a lot of things happening in that book, like things everywhere, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? It's a very fast-paced book. I like those, but interesting background story, interesting magic system, and it is just the beginning.
Sold.
So I was hooked. I started reading. I was like, okay, I'm not. What's happening here? Who is this guy? Is it good? Is it bad? Okay. It's so our FMC is Azael, and she is a magi. She's learning to be magi in terms of healer. She's going to this tower of the magi. You have a lot to catch up on that one. You will be like honestly breathless at a certain point, which you're like, oh my god, everything is happening. It kind of reminds me of like, when we're reading Throne of Glass and you're going into some of those chapters where literally everything is happening and you're like, okay, how does this, what? So I was like, I love that, honestly. I think Kay Gray did an amazing job. It is the first one, so of course, when you end up the book, you're like, okay, so what now? You're like, what is happening? What now? I'm super curious for the next one, to be honest. But in the meantime, she's releasing like this short story for Christmas, which I already pre-ordered because I was like,
I also did that. Yeah, I think I also pre-ordered that. Yeah.
I'm super curious on that one. Like, it's a short story, so it's of course it's not going to be like, but I'm super curious. She is amazing, and I did love her book. I'm going to, of course, order it as well. Uh, but I'm super curious to know what will happen more there. I loved Azael. I love our potential MMC. Let's see if anything else happens. But Eamon, I loved him.
Oh,
You're gonna
you.
love him.
Okay. No, my O was because it's still not set in stone who the MMC is. I
In
like
theory,
those.
yes, but for me right now, I'm taking it all with like a grain of salt because so many things happened. Yes, there is
Okay.
like this declaration, let's put it of interest. It nothing happens. It's very like PG-13 on that, but it builds a lot to it. So you're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But I'm not going to
Interesting.
say that it's set in stone because, okay, Gray, I don't know where you're taking this, so I will not say he's the actual MMC until we see more.
Got
By
it.
the way,
Got it.
keep us posted. Um, but yes, that's what it's shaping up to be is that he's the MMC. Uh, I'm not going to do any spoilers. You're going to have to read it. But it's a very kind of, I don't like you, but I do kind of thing.
I kind of
So you're going to
do,
love it.
but I don't.
I know
But I
you're going to
kind
love
of
it.
do.
Yeah, it's, no, I don't like you. You're this, you're that. But maybe I do, and I'm just kind of
Touch her
pushing
and you
you.
die.
Yeah, I hope it's a touch her and die. I think it is, but again,
Okay. Okay.
I think it's very early stages. Yes, again, there is a declared interest, and there is a lot of stuff that is mentioned. She also realizes things, but then we end the story on the first book, and you're like, okay, what now? Again, will not give you more than this. I can only say I loved it. It was super fun, super fast paced. I love the whole realms, different races, different species kind of thing. but if I continue to talk, I'll give away too much. So no, that's where we stand. And Kay Gray, thank you so much for the arc. I can't thank you enough. Apart from, can I please get the second one? Thank you, because I really want to read it. But that was an interesting discovery. I didn't know Kay Gray. I didn't know her book was there, so it was very much fun. And
That's
then
good.
because this week was very full, and I did have the pleasure of, I already talked to you about Luna Vesper. I did read the first part of the story, kind of like a prologue, and now I actually read the full story, the full book. I know you're reading it.
I am.
Oh my God.
And I just wish I had more time
I know the feeling is
and
like,
devote my time to read it. Yeah, I'm
I
still in
loved it.
the 45% of it, I think.
Okay, so you're getting to some interesting stuff. I loved it.
Yes.
Luna did an amazing job with building the whole world as well. It's high fae, it's different powers, different species as well. I loved it. I ended the book and I was like, oh my God. Because it's like the last couple of sentences, and don't go to it, Betty, just keep reading. And you're like,
Promise.
oh God, okay, this can mean so many things. But Luna is super nice. I mean, I did try to kind of poke her on, oh, is this happening? But she's very nice. I can't wait for the second book, to be honest. It's super curious where Quinth goes now and what will happen. And is Saret any kind of MMC? Or, again, we don't know. So many
We don't know.
stories there. But super fun. I really did enjoy it. What did you like? I mean, I know you're nearly halfway through, but what were your thoughts so far on the book? Or no, or both, because you also read the prologue.
Yeah, the White Flame Curse. That is the first one, the one that sets the stage for the
Yeah.
second one. Although in the beginning you don't actually see it, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the first book, but when I started the second one, I was like, why did I read the first one? And then it all makes sense, and I'm very grateful that I did. So what can I say? I already have these two books on my basket in Amazon to buy. I do want this. I bought it on Kindle, but I want the book trophies. Yeah, I love the writing, and most of people probably don't realize this, and some of the authors, I'm pretty sure most of the authors realize this, but for me, that I'm not English native, it's very important to the writing, it's very important the descriptions, it's very, because
True.
although I am fluent, I am not native, and this writing, this stay, like the setting of everything, and it's wonderful, it's perfect, and it's like you really, you are really there, which for me is everything. That's the most important part of the book, is I leave my living room and I start
I know.
living the plot, the story, the yeah, when the things that she feels when she sees Sareth, I also feel like, yeah, like, and that is important, and yeah. So I'm really enjoying. Again, I just wish I had more time to like spend the rest of the day to reading it. And I just hope we don't get like long time waiting for the second one, because even though I haven't reached the final of this one, I haven't finished 45% in. I am already suffering.
Hmm.
Yeah, and yeah. Well, let's see. But I'm like, yeah, the MMC, the MMC. Well, not the MMC because we still don't know
We
who
still
he
don't
is.
know, but Saturn,
We
our
still have, but the
demonic prince.
FMC, yeah, the FMC is one of my favorites so far
You have met
because,
Azrael, okay, great. You need, honestly, you also need to go for Balm and Bone. And
of
again,
course, but yeah,
both different
it's
worlds,
like
right?
I
But
bought it this morning, Bomb and Bones, yeah. So yeah, it will be my. I don't know if it's going to be my next one. We'll see. I have to ask you something, but we will get there on our next book. Um, but the reason I kind of like um Quinth because and we were mentioning this morning, yes, because like, Kelly and I are always talking,
because we never
not
talk.
just for the videos. Never, never, not even on weekends. Never, nah.
Mm.
So the thing is, the writing of this FMC is you experience things as she is
Mm.
experiencing them. So
Hmm.
and that part is very interesting. Like you just know as much as she does.
Exactly. And the question for me is, I think she is not unbiased as a narrator, and she doesn't know everything.
Yeah,
So that's going to make it even more fun.
yeah, and we will find out as soon as she does,
Exactly. Like,
because
oh, well,
it's
you do
her
find something
POV.
at the end before she does. You do find something.
Okay, okay,
No spoilers, but you will find something up before the character does,
that's good
which
to
will
know.
kind of blow your mind. And you're like, okay, so how does this all fit? I mean, I know you've probably already seen my review, but it was like,
Yeah,
oh Lord, okay? It's like, how does this all fit now? It's going to change how she perceives herself, how she perceives everything, how
yeah,
everyone else perceives her. So it's going to be a very big adjustment, and it will change the course of the whole story. But she is not a reliable narrator because I think she's missing a lot of important information.
yeah,
But I did love it. I do
yeah.
think Luna's
Before,
books are very, very good,
yeah,
and we
yeah.
can't wait
I
for
like
what's next.
I. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah, I was just
yeah.
saying we can't wait for
It's
what's next. You're gonna finish this one, and
no,
trust
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Do we
me.
have an idea where it's going, when it's
To
going
be
to
honest,
be
no,
released?
but Luna, let us know. When can we read the next one? I mean, asking for a friend,
Where can we enroll to be arcs?
that of course as well. If we have that option, we would love to. Our authors,
We
let's be honest, we do love to support our
we do,
authors. We have a lot of
we.
fun, usually doing weird stuff, but hey, that's
No,
okay.
we do like our, yeah, we do like our authors, and I'm like very grateful to get to know them,
Yeah.
and get to read their stories. Yeah. So before that, before the Caged Flame, by the way, is this the name of the second one. So the first one, the prequel, is the White Flame Curse, and the second one, like the first one of the series,
The
actually,
fleshy
is
one.
the Cage. Exactly, is the Caged Flame.
Flame.
But before that, I read Tainted Love by Una Dove.
Speaking of authors we like, yes, 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 let's go.
Yes, and Una is definitely one of my new recent favorite authors. And what can I say? As you know, I'm more into fantasy, dark fantasy romance.
Yeah.
Um, this Tainted Love, it's not fantasy. We also might say, unfortunately, it is very real. It talks about real issues.
Mm.
Um, but one thing that I must say really caught my eye is that Lila, the FMC, is one of those FMC that has no idea how strong she is,
Okay.
and you get to like pity her, but on the same side, you also root for her. It's like, go girl, yeah, you have this. So I'm not like the book is already published. It's not that you don't
It's also
have it.
available on
Like
Kindle,
it's
right?
available. Not
Yeah.
like, but again, I won't say a lot of spoilers because it's something that the writing is perfect. This was great. I love it. The description and I really loved it. It's sad but warm at the same time, and with a cliffhanger that, to be
Because
honest,
we
like
don't,
I
because
it was
we never have
what
those.
can like I'm trying to say a lot without saying a lot, and because I really, this has to be felt, this has to be read,
Yeah.
and I do advise to read the trigger warnings. I didn't had any, but it does talk about real trigger warning, the triggers that might be like, but yeah, and I do advise to read them. Like, I loved it. I really advise people to read it. It's again, the cliffhanger. I must say that I was at some point I was like, this is too good to be true, you know. And when you know that there is a second book coming, you say, okay, so this either goes like several ways, and I really hope that goes the best way. Guess what? It didn't.
I mean, good to
So
know that
I
I
am
can poke
hooked.
Una again because, well,
Yes,
you do know I love to
I'm.
poke.
Yeah, I already. Yeah, I think we already enrolled into her arc. I'm really. Oh, Lila, if I could just go into the book and
Those are the
and
good ones.
Anthony, the FMC, the Anthony is like, you know, and again, it's easy to understand that this is starts with a stalker, and I want Anthony. I want, like, where can I? Yeah, exactly. Where
Right?
can I find my
Where
Anthony?
do we
And you
apply
might
for
say
that?
she's crazy. Nobody wants a stalker. You will want Anthony. You will want him.
I think from the moment you
Yeah.
start reading dark romance, you might want to stalk. Just saying.
Yes.
Just saying. I
Exactly.
think things shift when you start reading dark romance. But hey,
Yeah. So basically, I didn't know that I wanted a stalker, but now
now
I
you do.
do. And if he can, like, be Anthony, thank you. I
Okay.
would appreciate
Okay.
it.
All right. So Una,
But
uh,
again, yeah,
book
it's
two,
amazing.
we want
Great
to know
book.
when.
Yeah, great book. It's fast paced. It is breathtaking because it's, you know, I'm not into horror movies, but you are, Kelly, and this is the book when you are reading it and you almost scream, behind you!
I cannot be the guy with the.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah.
it's that
Um,
engagement,
yeah,
you know,
it's
like
suspenseful
yeah,
then. Yeah.
yeah, love it.
Well,
So
you read
five
Una
stars.
Dove on that matter. I am currently reading a book that is not romantasy. Okay. I'm reading The Popperfield by Trevor Jackson. I am still getting to understand. So it's about, and not wanting to give away too much, but you are following the day to day of a lawyer that has clearly an addiction problem, especially drinking. And he may or may not have witnessed a crime, but since he was so out of it, he thinks it was a dream. And now I'm not sure if it was a dream, to be honest. I think he saw something he shouldn't. So this is actually, I'm loving it, to be honest. It's, again, totally outside of our usual comfort zone, but I am loving it. I don't know how much he's going to actually come to terms with, first of all, his past, in the sense that he's He has a lot of issues that are unresolved as a character. That's hence the drinking, right? And all of the frustration that he feels and the failure that he feels. So I don't know if we'll get to a point where he is able to overcome or face that. I don't think so. But at least this is very focused on those particular crimes that happen in this town. I think you will gain something out of it from a sense of clarity, I hope, that he will actually get some out of it. But it's pretty suspenseful as well, and interesting that you are seeing his point of view, but you're also seeing an FBI agent's kind of point of view. Not too much, but a little bit. So it's not just his unbiased view, or very biased due to alcohol. You don't know what he actually did or didn't do. You don't know what he saw or didn't see because he was under the influence. So it's pretty darn interesting, and I really like it. And Trevor, we're gonna have words. We're gonna have words. But I do love this book, and I will be finishing it up during this week, and then I'll do a review. But I do like the flawedness of the character, right? He's very flawed. He's very human. It's one of those elements of, yes, he's flawed. No one, we're totally relying on the fact that he's flawed, right? We understand that from the get-go. So it's interesting to kind of see his interactions and his day-to-day in such a flawed manner, and so much alcohol and drugs involved that he doesn't really know what's happening. But it is a very interesting read, to be honest. I would think you would actually enjoy it as well, Betty. I know you loved like Agatha Christie and Poirot, so on that side of our spectrum, which of course we don't just read one type of thing, right? You might actually enjoy this one very much, in the sense that stuff happened and we don't know what's real and what's not. And you're seeing it through the lens of someone who is not sober. So again, what is actually there, right? So it's very, very interesting, and I can't wait to understand the whole truth.
Yeah.
Because it says some truths refuse to stay buried. Should they? Will they? I don't know. I'll have to finalize the book to get there. But I really think it's an interesting read. Now, I know we have a lot of stuff that we've been talking about. So before Trevor, I was on a high fae kind of species that I was on this part of high fae, high fantasy with Kay Gray and following Azael and the Magi, and then going into Luna Vesper with Gwynth, and a lot of things happening, mind you. Not everything is what it seems. And then I went for this very real story, right? There's no fantasy here whatsoever. It's a very real story. But then our question is always, what are we going to read next, right? That's our usual debacle.
Yeah.
Okay. This came in the mail.
Yeah, got it as well. Yeah. So I have a question for you.
Okay, shoot.
So I definitely think you should read Tainted Love as soon as possible. Although I must ask you, how long will you take to read Are you reading anything at this moment? Are you still reading The Edward? Okay, the Trevor. Okay, sorry, Trevor.
I'm like half through. So I'll probably take what, 2 more days max?
Yeah, same as me. So then shall we deep dive into Between Two Kings together? We haven't done that for a while. We normally we started reading the same, but then and we haven't for a while. So it will be fun. Let's do
let's go for this one afterwards. I mean, to be honest, this one is mere curiosity.
Yes. There's no plot. Like we don't care about the plot. We already know that she will be between two kings.
It's a 90-10 book. 90% smut, 10% plot. We know that.
Yeah.
But
we are okay with that.
I am curious. So I think this is the next one. Unless, and we do know that our TBR tends to be chaotic and stuff happens because, again, there are books coming that are going to be
Yes.
released in December. December is going to be a very interesting month. So on the 9th, we know we have Prince of Lust, and although we've done the arc, I will want to reread. Just
Oh
saying,
yeah.
because I miss Oliver. Yes. I see him a lot, but I miss Oliver. So that's on the 9th. And then on the
But before
13th,
that,
we'll
we
have Kay Gray's short story for Christmas. So I kind of, it's a winter
yeah
solstice,
already
but I'm
pre-ordered.
very curious about it. And then closer to the end of December, there is a book coming out that, as much as I love you, Betty, I will close the door to any other book and I will read it, which is
Which
the
one?
third one of Jaga and the Devil by Layla Faye.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So I haven't read the second one. It's on my TBR. I read the first. I'm going to read the second. So yeah, I will take a little bit longer than you
Yeah, but use it
to read
during your
that.
PTO because
Yes.
so Layla, those books by Layla, they're not that short, right? And there's a lot of story in it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of detail, and
Yeah.
you're gonna want to really kind of, remember it. So I would say
But
save those two for when we're on
yes.
PTO because you have more time to deep dive into the second one, and then you'll get
Yeah.
the third one like right on top of it, right? So it's easier. But I
But
am seriously eager for
but we
that
do have
one.
some before that. We do have some in the end
In
of this
theory,
month.
yes, we will have before December. We'll have Brimstone coming in.
We do,
Uh,
and we will have Black Butterfly as well.
that's also in
We
December
already.
on the 21st, and
Oh,
I
also
will be,
December.
yeah,
Okay.
I will be downloading that on my Kindle because well, it's either that or I'll order a copy. We'll see,
I
Laura.
will order a
See,
physical.
but we will be supporting any way we can. But
Yes,
um,
definitely.
it's
We still,
part of my
but this month
rereads
we
as well.
have, yeah, definitely. This month we have Brimstone
Yeah,
Stone, the second of Quicksilver,
yeah,
and I also have pre-ordered Given by Elena
mm,
Galea, so I'm
yeah.
also excited about that.
Well, I have one from Kea Moranova that's coming in. I can't wait. I don't know
Yeah.
how. Again, I don't know how,
So
but
basic,
I'm gonna have to read it.
yeah. So basically, we will read the Between Two Kings together, and then we go separate
And then
ways.
we'll be juggling as usual, right? We'll join the circus again, which is us juggling books, and it's like, okay, I'll read this one, you read that one. But I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I loved Kea Moranova. I know you haven't read it yet. I loved Leave Me
Yeah.
Behind. I
Yeah.
will be tattooing Bones and Bunny somewhere. That's gonna happen because I
Oh,
loved it.
sorry, what? Bones and bunnies?
Yes, it's the FMC and the MMC's
Okay.
code names.
I'm not judging.
Bones and Bunny. And oh my God, would you like to meet
Maybe.
Bones? Just saying. So I will be having Bones and Bunny somewhere. But I'm very curious for this. This is like a duet that she's releasing. One now at the end of November, and then one in December. So I'm gonna be like, but yes,
Okay.
I am like super eager. I do love Kea Moranova's writing style. It falls under what you were saying, right? We're not natives. So if it's too poetic, worded, we might not get there. That is a reality. I do not buy books in my mother tongue. I don't like to if the author is foreign. So, but Cam's writing, yeah, you get it. You get it. It's so fun. So, yeah, again, as I said, chaotic TBR, right? This one's going to be interesting read in the sense that, well, it's big as hell, but 90-10 model. So, how much will we need to retain of this for any other book? Probably not that much. So it's fine. Let's
But
be honest.
I have a feeling that we'll be talking about that for a long, long time.
Oh, most likely. I mean,
As we are always talking about the kiss of the basilisk, and I think that's genius. That is genius. It's like
true.
fucking a door. Like it's genius. We are
That's Vera
always talking, or
Valentine. And by the way, I didn't tell you this, but yesterday I was at a friend's house and the door actually had a knob, and I was like, oh, oh. I had one of those moments. Of, oh, there's a knob.
Intrusive thoughts.
So it's Vera Valentine's fault that now I cannot see a door with an actual knob because I'll be like, oh, okay. I think I could do that. I don't know. Whatevs. But yes,
But I think it's
this
like,
is
yeah,
it's similar to that in the sense that it's total nonsense up to a certain point. I mean, of course, it's fantasy, but it comes to a point where you're like, okay, again, 90% is smut.
yeah.
Okay? Just accept and
Well, but we all need a little bit of smut in our lives.
oh, we always need a little bit of smut in our lives.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, you haven't probably downloaded, and you need to. So I actually arced for Layla Faye on one of her short stories also for Christmas.
Okay.
I will be sending you those, Betty, because she had one already released, which was a very stalker Christmas, and I hadn't read it. And I read the very killer Christmas, which is like, it's a very short read. God
Okay.
damn, Layla Faye. I mean, I want to keep the killer. How the hell why do I want to keep a killer? Because he's amazing. It's Layla Faye writing, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe
Yeah.
he's not that bad. He probably just kills people that deserve. I don't know. It's fine. Just embrace that
You
you
can
want to
save
be a
him.
killer.
I'm
And
pretty sure
I've
he
also
has some good
downloaded.
in him.
There, of course, there has to be, right? There's some redeeming quality. And I also downloaded a very stalker Christmas because it's also by Layla Faye, and I'm like, ha, I'm sure I'm gonna love the stalker. I don't know who's stalking, but I want to be stalked as well. So, but it's the Christmas version of this, so you need to go and have a look. Honestly, I
It's
loved the
it's
very
that
killer
thing.
Christmas, and now I'm
Yeah.
gonna read a very stalker Christmas.
These books makes us want things that we didn't even know
These
we
books make
need.
us deranged, but well, we already were to
Yeah.
start with. And speaking of Christmas, I'm getting
Ho
ready.
ho ho.
I am getting ready for us to do Christmas stuff,
Yeah.
which
We
will be
will
in
have a
December.
Christmas
We'll be
video.
having a Christmas episode. Yeah.
Yes, we will.
And we'll be also releasing some interesting fun pictures during December. I won't say more, but you're going to love it. So, yeah, a lot of fun coming. But honestly, you need to go in and download and Kindle these two by Layla Faye. Oh, just saying. You know, it's like, you remember that song by the Spice Girls, Spice Up Your Life? This is Spice Up Your Christmas. It just goes there.
Yeah.
Just saying. You're like, oh my God, yes, can I keep this one? Those people, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
We don't judge, right? That's what we say,
Much.
right? Honestly, I was like, I, yeah, it's okay. But yes,
We
and
judge and we embrace it.
we just embrace the crazy because
Who
that's.
are who are we to judge
Oh no, we
the
we
people?
seriously can't judge shit. We're not really in a position for that, thankfully, but we're not. But yeah, so and there are a couple of so I'm eager for some potential arcs coming up in the sense that as you were talking about Una Dove, I know I've been poking Una, like dressing up as a stalker and just pinging her like, so when is book two coming? So I already asked her like, so can I get ready?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can ask him. Where's Anthony? Where's Anthony? Where's Anthony? Where's Anthony? Where's Anthony?
That sounds
Where's
like a
Lila?
nice
Where's
reel.
Lila?
Present.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are
Are
we
we
there
there?
yet?
With the donkey.
Yeah.
I think we should do that. But yes,
Yeah.
I I know you've already enrolled for the arc, but I'm going to actually, kind of continue to
Of
poke her a
course,
little bit.
no. Well,
Just saying,
nothing has nothing to do with
just saying.
another. Yeah, I
Um,
I went
and
to
there's
the
also
official way, and now we are going to the unofficial way. Like,
there's the
hi,
official way, which of
Una.
course we will do if people ask us, go here,
Yeah,
sign up, of course. But I'll also be kind of poking y'all in my reels because I have a lot of fun doing
yeah,
that, and that's life. I just like
yeah.
to have fun. But there is also Betty. So I've been following an author with her first book coming out, Joanna. It's written by J.I. That's her handle, and the arcs will be opening up. So there goes my TBR again, because I'll be signing up for that arc. So the MMCs, the way she talks about him is the devil. And I said, yes, I'm in. Can I,
Okay.
that, okay, can I go
Was
in?
that the one that was that the one that you sent me this weekend? I think you sent me one, two in a row. I think it was that one.
No, it was not that one. But yeah, so our TBRs are going to be, I mean, as much as we try to say, no, we're going to read this and then we're going to read that, that's not going to happen. All right, let's be honest, that's not going to happen.
No.
Which we're thankful for, because that means we found new authors, new stories, new voices to listen to. Again, shout out to Kay Gray for giving us the option to arc for Bomb and Bone. I'm going to buy that book. I am going to follow her because I want to know more about the Magi and what the hell happens between Azael and Aemon, because we need to know. And to Luna Vesper, who has these two amazing books in this whole world that she built, and that we really want to, kind of keep on.
No, we don't
discovering.
want. We need.
True, fair enough. It's not a want, it's a need by now. But
and we
yeah, those for me are the two highlights in terms of high fantasy, or rather real fantasy, elves, everything in it. Those are the two highlights from the last couple of books that we've had, right? Because it hasn't been, we've had a lot of books about fantasy, but more on the vampire side that we've been discussing as of late. Which again, no qualms.
I'm happy to go back to phase.
I will always have my friends with me, my little vampires, like Oliver and, well, Dracula, although
Well,
Laura
Oliver
didn't want to
is
keep him as a nice guy, but that's fine. We loved Van Helsing too. We shouldn't,
we do.
because he's killing vampires, but we did. That's fine.
Only the bad ones. He's only killing the bad ones. So
There's the bad vamps that misbehave, and then there's the good vamps, like Oliver, and others. There's a lot of vampires.
no. If Van Helsing tried to kill Oliver, I would kill Van Helsing.
Agreed. Agreed. But thankfully, those worlds don't mix, because, well,
they don't.
Dracula is a whole other story. Right?
We
Or we hope.
should try to write our own book. That would be a messed up book, like Van Helsing, Oliver. No, I think them
That
all
would be the
wouldn't
biggest
mind us to
reverse
steal
harem ever
Oliver.
written. Because she would keep
Sorry?
them all. It would be like the biggest
Yeah.
reverse harem ever written, right? Because she would keep them all. It's like, nope,
Yeah.
you're in, you're in,
You can,
you're in.
yeah. Come,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
It would be kind of like,
Keeping them
yeah,
all mine, my precious.
yeah, yeah, for sure. But hey, you never know. We might get into that. I mean, we've done worse. That's fine. But yeah, again, shout out to all the authors who've been nothing but kind to us in letting us be part of their journey when we ask for an arc, or when we just poke them, hi Una, or where we're just kind of, messaging them like, hey, can I, how can I
Yeah.
have an arc for your book? Like, the fact that they even let us in the door for me is amazing. The fact that they talk to us is amazing. So thank you so much for that. It's been a
And the
hell of a
support,
ride.
the support
Yeah.
they are giving us in our Instagram page, here
Yeah,
on
for
YouTube as
sure.
well.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we do love to support our authors. That's the honest
Yes, we
truth,
do.
right? We do love, even if it's like videos of us just having fun, we love to support them. So that's what we're here
Yes.
for at the end of the day, is to make sure that their work is seen, heard, spoken of. So that's what we'll continue to do. But that said, Betty, so much to read, so little time.
So little time. So little time.
I'm still waiting for our PTOs to come up, because that's going to mean a whole lot of reading.
I think December will be a very good month regarding time for us to read. Like, we will have lots of
I,
time.
So Santa's going to give me Darkmoor Penitentiary, which is 4 books. So
And we still have that one, The Wrath of the Fallen, as well.
And I also
I'm
have
really
Arcana
excited.
Academy to read, Nocticadia.
Nocticadia, yeah,
Well, it's 2 weeks that we get of PTO.
two and a
Will they
half
be
weeks.
enough? We'll see.
No, it won't. I
Hey,
already know.
yeah,
Like,
we're
but
already
I'm
here.
okay with that. Like, yeah,
Embrace
I'm
the future.
very, yeah, I'm very excited for next year as well because we have so many good books
Oh, true.
being released and published next year.
Besides the ones we don't know yet that we might fall in love with, when we
Exactly.
stumble,
Yeah.
when we stumble in something. Besides those, yeah, we already have a big list. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much
So,
fun. All right, Betty. Well, I think we'll have a lot to talk about as usual in the next couple of weeks. I'm hoping that we get someone to join us to talk a little bit about stuff. Maybe
mm,
we'll see. We'll see how things pan out. But hopefully, someone will join us. Someone that we like very much. We shall see. And hey, if there's any author who wants to join us in the crazy, just let us know, right? We're happy to have people on board with the crazy.
we like to
And
share.
just
We
expect
share
that
our
there won't be
madness.
like a lot of smart questions. It's just going to be this banter. So if you're eager to join, let us know. All right. Well, Betty, with that, I will say adieu. I have to go and read Trevor's book to understand what the
You
hell's
go,
happening with
girl.
Braxton. And um and then we will be, well, talking more, I guess, as usual.
Yes. So, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. As usual, please follow us on Instagram. Our link is in the description below. And please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Help us grow here on YouTube and also on Instagram. Send us some also if you have any books that you think that we would like to will like to read. Please comment below, and yeah, and see you next time. Thank you.